Yes, what's up, everybody? Oh, it's good to be back on a live stream for the first time in a bit. What's up, everybody? Thank you for joining Zool. I hope I'm saying your name right, Zool. Yes, we're chilling on I don't know what time it is where you are. It's Thursday night here, 7:31 p.m. where I am, and doggone it, we're having a good time here at the Bradical Studios with a little live stream here. What's up, Johnny? Thank you for joining in. Thank you guys for hopping on here tonight. Making sure you could hear me good right there on my audio. 8:31 a.m. in Singapore. Wow. Well, thank you for watching so early in the morning in Singapore. I've never been to Singapore. Sure would like to go. Hope everybody's had a good week. I haven't done a live stream in a minute. I was in Nashville last week, hanging out there, and haven't had a chance. But we got to do the fam chat earlier today over on the Fam Chat channel. Johnny's watching from Portugal. Thank you for watching, Johnny. But got to do the Fam Chat today, and then as we got done with the Fam Chat, I said, man, I want to do another live tonight because this will be my first solo live stream. I already got handprints on this thing. What's up, Sweaty Socks and Senorito? This is the silver play button. Try not to get a glare. So I was telling the guys on the fam chat today, I was in Nashville when my silver play button arrived. And thank you, Greg from Columbus, Ohio. I was in Nashville when my silver play button arrived, and it had to sit on my bed in the box for 2 days before I could get to it. I was so ready to open it. Got back on Saturday night, and I had to open it. Had to do an unboxing. You can go find that video on my channel, the unboxing of my silver play button. But anyway, what I didn't account for was two things. Number one, the box. I held up the box. This is the back of the box that the silver play button came in. I held up the front of it, not realizing that my address was on the box, so I had to kind of edit that out when I posted the video. Thank you, Megan, very much. But then the other thing I didn't account for was that this thing has it's like a mirror, like this mirror thing right here, so you can see kind of the reflection of the camera in the that little mirror thing there. And what the problem was is that I had just gotten in from Nashville, and I had just thrown all of my suitcase and everything down right behind the camera here. And in the reflection of the award, or the silver play button, you could see how messy everything was in here. I was like, these people are going to think I live in a pigsty. But anyway, thank you, Stacy, for watching. You deserve that, Brad. Congrats. Thank you. Stacy wants to know what the next goal is. There's two Stacys. Stacy K said she's loving the content. Stacy Smith wants to know what the next goal is. That's a good question. I was telling the guys today on the fam chat, what's up, Kofi? Speaking of the fam chat, I was telling them today, I hit 100K and I got this silver play button. It's so awesome. And then I kind of felt like I just hit a brick wall. Because, I think it was that I just worked so hard to get to 100K, and then I finally got there, and it was just like, well, I guess now we just continue on, and so it's I kind of hit a brick wall there for a little bit. I'm trying to kind of get my feet back under me, but for a little bit there, it was like, bro, man, can we not like have a big like vacation or something and then get back to it? But no, the beat keeps on rolling. But I think I'm at 106K now, so closing in on 107K. So the numbers have kept rolling in. Not that that's what it's all about, but my content has just kind of been. I'm trying to incorporate some new things. Thank you, Izzy. I've tried to incorporate some new things onto the channel in addition to the reaction stuff. Of course, I do a lot of covers and originals, but I also want to do more vlog type stuff, stuff just about life. I'm sure some of you saw. Wait a minute, what? Willie, jeez, man. Willie just donated $200. Willie, thank you so much, brother. Yeah, Willie, I gotta tell you, I did a Waffle House live a couple weeks ago, and I kind of poked a little fun at Willie just because we had been kind of having fun in the chat that night, and I think the way I said it didn't come across as that I was just being playful. And so Willie and I had to have a little conversation in one of the comment sections of one of my videos, get that straightened out, let him know that I was joking with him. And Willie, I appreciate it so much, man. That you would donate $200 to me, and you already know every cent is appreciated because I'm in the middle of planning a wedding with my fiance. So every dime is appreciated. My guy Willie, that's right. What was I even talking about before that? Oh, I'm trying to do more vlog stuff. That's why me and my fiance had a video of us kind of picking out songs for our wedding. You can go check that out on my channel. Kind of answering some questions that dead end feel. Yeah, Kofi, dead end feels are natural. I think everybody gets that in anything they do. That part where you're just like, oh, and I've been doing this for a year and a half now, and I mean constant. I mean 2 uploads a day most of the time, and I think you get to a point where it's like, man, what's up, Brendan? What's up, Seth? You just get to a point where it's like, dude, okay, what now? Because of course people are satisfied most time with the content you're giving them, but you don't ever want to get to where you're like, oh man, I feel like I'm just spinning my wheels kind of in a rut. And getting to 100K, it gave me something to work for. It gave me something to just go toward. And then once I got to 100K, then it was like, what do I do now? Well, you keep going. And that's a great thing, but it's also kind of a, oh, okay, well, I thought I'd at least get a trip to the beach or something, Jermaine, what's up? Oh man, just doing a little live here. Jordan says that shirt is dope. The Whitney Houston. Listen, I literally got this in the mall in Nashville last week. I saw it and I was like, dude, because they were doing like buy one shirt in this store. They were doing buy one shirt, get another shirt free, and I already found the other shirt that I was gonna buy, and I was like, man, I need one more T-shirt that I like so I can get it for free. And I found they had one of these, and it was in my size. I was like, dude, I am absolutely buying that shirt. So, yes. Yeah, you got it, Seth. We're actually talking about where we're going to go. Stacy says we understand that. We all hit a brick wall in all of our lives. Yeah, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. Johnny says Jeff Castellucci. Well, yeah, Jeff Castellucci's insane. Covered a lot of Jeff Castellucci. And, yeah, Greg, I mean, that's the thing, is that, like, everybody's like, well, what's the next goal? I was like, I guess 150K, 200K. But at the same time, it's like, oh, my gosh, here we go again. Like, let's just start it up. And one thing I don't want to get caught up on, and Kofi, if he's still in the chat, can relate with this. I don't want to get so caught up in the numbers that I don't focus on the community, like you guys that are watching here and us interacting here in the comments. That's the thing that I enjoy more than anything. And the numbers are great, and I'm thankful to have the numbers that I have here. 106, nearly 107,000 is amazing. But I don't ever want to get just absolutely so focused on that, because the thing that matters is A, that I'm enjoying what I do, which I do, and B, the community. I think it's awesome, and I've heard from people. Some of you in the chat have even commented before about how, thank you, Joshua, about how you love to turn on my stuff when you get home from a long day of work. I've had people tell me, I went through a terrible divorce, and your videos helped me get through. And I'm like, wow, like that's the thing. Like, if my channel went under tomorrow for some reason, I could at least know that I was was able to help people that were going through hard times. I think that's ultimately what we all want to do. We all want to have a community. Somebody just put, Seth, God, family, community. You got to have community, even if it's an online community, especially in these COVID days where we have to interact sometimes like this online. I think that's a great thing about YouTube. I think that's a great thing about platforms like this, is that we can have a community with people that maybe we've never even met in real life. Speaking of, I think about the community that Kofi and, what's up, Michelle, that me and Kofi and King Family Reacts and Jacob Restituto and Bretta Sam, that we've been able to create, and none of us have ever met each other in real life. We've never shook hands, we've never hugged each other, we've never given each other a high five. All of our interactions been over text or Instagram message or here on this. But that's going to change soon, and that leads me to my next announcement. On September 1st, Jacob Restituto, who many of you know, is flying into Nashville, and I am going to go spend the day with him, and it looks like Dennis from King Family Reacts is going to be joining us. So we are going to meet each other soon. But the thing is, Jacob and I do know each other, Stacy. It's just we've never met in person. We've never been able to sit down and have lunch together or anything like that. Marie, you're not too late. Only been on for 12 minutes. Yo, Brad, did you do like the singing intro in the beginning of the stream when you sing What's Going On YouTube? I get so much, like, that has like, that little thing at the beginning of the videos has like divided the people in my comments a lot of times. So many people love the way that I start my videos. So many people hate it. I actually have a screenshot on my phone of 2 comments back to back. One comment that was like, dude, the intro was so cringe that I couldn't even watch the rest of the video. And then the next comment was, I subscribed literally just from the intro alone. I was like, if that's not the internet right there, like one person who won't subscribe because of your intro and one person who subscribes because of your intro. Jermaine says, do it. What's going on YouTube? That is the just a test of the intro. I always try to do it in one take, but sometimes my like something stupid will happen, like my voice will crack or something. I'm a baritone. Michelle says, I have a bit of a surprise for you tonight. You have a guest on your live stream. I have my headphones on my stomach. My daughter is listening. Oh, man, Michelle's daughter, which is still in her womb, is listening to this live stream. What's up, Michelle's daughter? Can't wait for you to join us in the world. Okay, Marie. Okay. I'm going to try and read this as dignified as I can. I was eating the din-dins, which was chicky nuggies and barbecue saucy. If you don't like the intro, don't watch Man's Party. Yeah, Seth, that's the thing. I always do that intro in all the videos because I want everybody watching to know that I do this for like a living, you know? Willie, man, you better believe it, Willie. I'll check it out. Tuto Tuto isn't a friend. Yeah, Tuto is a great guy. I was just saying we've never met in person, but that's going to change on September 1st, Lord willing. You have clapped in your intro sometimes too. Yeah, sometimes it gets a little groove to it. For those of you just logging on, this is a little celebration for the silver play button that came in last weekend. Here it is. Yes, indeed. The silver play button has arrived, and it's kind of heavy. I got to tell you, it's kind of heavy. I actually had somebody DM'd me on Instagram and wanted to know if I could buy them another. Like, they thought that because I got this silver play button that I could like ask for another one, and then I could give it to this random guy. It's like, dude, I ain't in the business of selling silver play buttons. Oh, Lord. But yeah, just glad to have, incredible. The, Amy stole my song. There's somebody named Amy in here. Johnny is a bass. My favorite quote from you is, did he just take us to church with Under the Sea? Because I wanted to break out on a praise break. Yeah, what was that? Was that voice play? Man, voice play has all kinds of those Disney medleys and stuff. Moonlight, I don't even think I know my exact singing range. I'm a baritone, but I can sing some tenor as long as it's not super high. I can sing some bass as long as it's not super low. Yes, it was voice play. That's what I thought. After a year and a half of these videos, it's so hard to remember every single thing, but there's sometimes I will literally be going to watch something on the channel and then it turns out that I've already watched it, and I'm like, wait a minute, I've already watched this before. Oh, but yeah, after all these months of doing videos, it just gets to the point where it's like, wow, music overload. But that's what I signed up for. Got my piano app here. If anybody wants to hear anything, I can't guarantee that it'll be the best. I just had dinner. Alex, it's right here. It's right here, the silver play button. Yes. Yeah, Stacy, I need to start bringing my actual keyboard in here. I'm 16 and my voice is changing. On a good day, I can sing almost every part. Yeah, Seth. I remember that struggle. Marie, what's your favorite song? Oh, I have no idea. Willie, dude, come on now. Willie just donated another $50. Willie, you're the man. You've got a what was that you requested earlier? I need to go make sure I take a picture of it so I can get to it. Fourth Impact, Our Love. I'm gonna take a picture of the screen so that I can remember to get that for you guaranteed within the next week. Tyler Rutherford from Bama. We're at in Bama, if you don't mind me asking. Wasn't it under the pick earlier? The silver play button? Silver play button is right back here. Willie is back, Marie. What's disgusting, King of the Hills? Am I disgusting? I took a shower today. I shouldn't be that disgusting. But somebody asked my favorite song. I have no idea. I don't even know if I can narrow that down. I will tell you, I've been listening to Bo Burnham's new thing constantly. I mean, just all the time. Stacy, I've got the silver play button right here, but it's been right there under that picture of my nieces and nephew. It's usually right up there, right on that light, but I brought it down here just for the live so y'all could see it up close. So yeah, it's kind of on the wall. Seth, don't worry, Brad. We can't smell you. Do you smell what The Rock is cooking? That's the question. Frederick Brown, good call. He's amazing. Tyler Rutherford in Decatur, Alabama. Do I know you, Tyler? Have we met before? I thought about doing a cover of that because we were talking about how much I'm listening to that Bo Burnham thing. So long, goodbye. Willie, come on, man. Willie just donated another $50. Willie, first of all, I appreciate it more than I could even say, but you're going above and beyond, man. So long, goodbye. I'll see you when I see you. You can pick the street. I'll meet you on the other side. Oh my gosh, that chord progression on that song is so unbelievable. I love it. I love it. I've been listening to that constantly. Stacy, where your Christmas tree goes for... Yeah, the Christmas tree for Christmas Sunday is usually somewhere down here. I got to clear out the Boy Meets World and Impractical Joker stuff for Christmas Sunday. But, Marie, yeah, we're going to have to start calling him something. Willie's the man. Willie is the glue that holds this thing together. I guarantee you that. Yeah. Willie, I appreciate you. Willie's got a lot of kids. Willie's got a lot of kids. Alex, I haven't because I think is that special the one that's on Netflix in its entirety? Because if it was, I was just going to watch the whole thing, do a reaction video to it. Born in the USA. I am familiar with the area, Tyler. Willie says the Lord treats me good in all ways. I'm right there with you, Willie. I'm right there with you. Me too. Alex, Santa Willie. Santa Willie. Just slip under the tree. That'll be my next Christmas Sunday, is me singing Santa Willie. How many instruments do you have? I want to know. Literally, this is going to be the lamest answer. All I know how to play is the keys. That's all I know how to play. Sorry. I have friends that play all the other stuff. I just let them play that, and I play the keys. What's up, Simon? Frederick, thank you so much. What did he left a comment with his? If you like Bo Burnham, you should check out Tim I hope I'm supposed to say it right. Tim Minchin Confessions. I've checked that out. Does Tim kind of do the same style as Bo? I'm gonna take a picture of your suggestion there. I'm gonna take a picture of what he said so I can check that out. Get a ukulele. Hey, my fiance plays the uke. We actually did a cover of I Can See Clearly Now on my channel with her playing the uke. Sorry if you guys keep hearing me. Simon, how tall are... I am about 6 foot. Last I checked. 6 foot. But thank you, Frederick. No, me and my fiance did a cover of... Here's a little preview. Jeff is my dad. Thank you, Alex. Yeah. I'm not going to play the whole thing. If you want to hear the whole thing, you got to go watch the rest after this. But thank you, Alex, for Emily's dress. Is there a fund? If you only knew. If you only knew. But thank you so much. Like I said earlier, every cent will go toward something to do with our wedding, whether it be the honeymoon or the catering or something, you can rest assured we're trying to get as much squared away now so that we don't have to stress as much when it actually gets here. Jordan, now you're talking my language. Predictions on the Titans this year. I already got my hat on. They play tomorrow night, so I gotta rep. There's 17 games this year. They're adding a game, so I think if they can keep everybody healthy, they should be able to go 12-5, and win their division. They should win their division. There's no excuse. There's no excuse for them not to win their division with the talent they have and the other teams in their division that are not as good as they are talent-wise. They should go 12-5 and win their division. And I think they could make there's going to be the Chiefs there, but they should be able to make a semi-deep run in the playoffs too. But that may be my bias coming out. Yeah, Marie, ain't that the truth? I can see clearly now the rain is raining. Tyler, I don't want to say my exact location on here, but if you message me on if you go message me on another platform, I'll chat it up with you. Are you guys registered anywhere for the wedding? Yes, and I'll have that information later. Because Emily, this is embarrassing, but she knows much more about that than I do. It's embarrassing, the things about wedding planning that I don't even know what it means. Seth, absolutely you should do YouTube. Everybody should do YouTube. I'm 14 years old, 6'2", 6'4". That's awesome, Simon. Man. How's the heat over there, if you have heat over there, and how's the smoke level? We don't have any smoke here, thank God, but we have heat. You can rest assured we have heat. It is very hot. Took it a little longer to get hot, but July was really hot. August is going to be really hot. Emily does know more about the planning than I do, but I don't want to just not have anything to do with it. I don't want to make her feel like she's planning a wedding by herself. There's just some stuff that, like, she comes to me and she's like, hey, what do we need to do about this? And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, I don't even know what this is. They're like catering for the wedding. I'm like, dude, nobody goes to weddings to eat. Nobody goes to a wedding and is like, oh man, I hope they have good food. I mean, if they do have good food, that's a plus, but nobody goes to weddings for the food. But yes, Alex, ignorance is bliss. Sometimes. Sometimes you're right, but sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's not. Please excuse my hair. I've had a hat on all day. My BF is getting married, and I'm going to be the maid of honor because there's nothing wrong with anyone else, but they don't matter as much as me. Well, yes, that's the spirit. Ain't nothing against y'all, but I'm going to be the maid of honor. Yeah. Wow, Stacy, 106 G's. I just thought it was hot here where you are. Aren't you? Yeah, Tyler, I was in Nashville last week. I think that Garth Brooks thing was a couple of weeks ago. Hey, the food is always good. Yeah, y'all be praying that by the time we get married that COVID is kind of like gone back to hell where it came from. I know it's a mess right now, but we literally tried to plan our wedding far enough off that COVID would be gone by the time we got married, but we waited so long that it's left and come back. Stressful. By St. Louis. Okay, yeah. Alex, the Nashville thing went great. Had a great week in Nashville. It was nice to get away there and hang out, write some music. Had a good time. I have a challenge for you. Pronounce. I can't even begin. I don't even. Seth, I am in Alabama. Everybody thinks I live in Nashville. I live about an hour 45 from Nashville, but I'm not in Nashville. Victor, you're right. Food is always important. But, I mean, when people go to weddings, I've never gone to a wedding and been like, I'm going for the food. No. Normally, the people that go to the reception, I've never even gone to a wedding reception expecting the food to be good. I'm just like, oh, it'll probably like finger foods, and then, yeah, for real. COVID left for a minute, and then everything opened back up, and then COVID was like, ew, we're back. So frustrating. So frustrating. I hope y'all stay safe out there, for real. It's ramping up everywhere right now. Y'all be safe. I don't want to see none of y'all getting sick. It was 115 degrees where, jeez. King of the Hills 34. I am right there with you, dude. King of the Hills are. I hate the Delta variant. I hate it with everything I got in me. Oh man, everybody's getting sick, and man, I hate it. I hate it. I'm right there with you. King of the Hills 34. Man, thank you to everybody that's donated. It's showing up right here, everybody. Man, thank y'all so much. Yeah, Stacy, I don't know what's going to happen. I think there's going to be... I think you're going to see more places doing the, in order to get in, you're going to have to either be vaccinated or have a proof of a negative COVID test. I think most places are going to start doing that here soon, which I guess is better than when they just weren't doing anything, when they had to cancel everything. Jimmy Buffett is replacing Stevie Nicks. That's two very different artists. Diana, have fun at lunch or at work now that lunch is over. Kelly says, my daughter works at the hospital, said COVID patient count is on the rise. She's always telling me the sadness. I hate that, Kelly. I know so many people who work in health stuff, nurses, doctors, and they just say it's just awful. Just awful, the things they're seeing. Pray for them every day. I want to know the wedding day again. I want to make sure to donate to help you newlyweds. Willie, you're the man. March 4th. March 4th, Lord willing. Some of our venues are making people show their COVID shots. Yeah, that's what I think. I think more people are going to be doing that. You're going to have to either have a negative COVID test or a proof of vaccination to get in. Am I doing anything interesting? I'm doing this. I'm doing YouTube, writing music, singing a lot. Got some exciting music coming out soon, so y'all need to be on the lookout for that. It's going to be a big deal. I'm just going to tell you. The big song that I'm going to be coming out with a video, it's going to be a big deal, and I want all y'all to check it out. You'll know which one it is because I'm going to hype it up really, really big time, but yeah. Sweaty socks. Some really big donos. That's an awesome term for it. King of the Hills. Delta may suck, but Jesus is in charge. That's right. That's right. People should listen to the doctors and medical team. They're in the thick of it all. They're the ones taking care. Yeah, I definitely... I message every doctor, healthcare worker that I know whenever I have a question about something going on with the pandemic. They're the people I go to immediately. Like, tell me what you think about this, because it only makes sense to do that. I mean, if I got a problem with my car, I'm going to a mechanic. If I want a nice, beautiful, delicious meal, I'm going to a chef. If I want advice on my health, I'm going to a health professional. I'm not a Bama fan. I'm sorry. I respect it. I'm not originally from Alabama, so I'm not as entrenched in the Alabama-Auburn rivalry as a lot of people. But I chose Auburn when I got here. I'm not like a diehard of Auburn, and I don't hate Alabama. I like to pick on Alabama fans a lot, but I'm running out of things to pick on them for because they win the championship every year. Kelly, where should we go next for a live other than Waffle House? You know what, Kelly? I'm going to make a poll for that. Where should I go for my next late night live? other than Waffle House? We're gonna post a poll here. Let's see. Some of y'all may not know what some of these places are, but that's the problem. Is there's not a lot of places open late at night, so I'll just put there's the poll. Let's see here. I missed some comments while I was making that poll. Congrats on the silver play button. Thank you, Nico. Marie, hey, thank you. Somebody said congratulations. Thank you for that. Hope the stream's working well for y'all. I tried to get better audio for my mic. I hope it worked. I lost my place. Marie, Mickey D's, a.k.a. McDonald's. Ooh. Hi from Taiwan. Thank you for watching in Taiwan. Sweaty Socks is wearing their LeBron jersey to college tomorrow for their professors who love and hate the Lakers. They can hate all they want. Russell Westbrook's coming to town. Russell Westbrook's coming to town. AD's going to be healthy, Lord God, please. LeBron's going to be healthy, Lord God, please. Carmelo is coming to town like 5 years after his prime. But you know what? Dwight Howard's coming back. If this was 2010, this team would be incredible. Oh, Anonymous from the Philippines. Thank you for joining. IHOP. I don't have an IHOP near me, Stacy, but that would be a good option. What time is it there? 8:06. Tyler, it ain't got to be like that. Stream is great on my... Okay, good. Denny's is up to... I haven't even been looking at the poll. Hold on, let me see here. What's the... It's only showing me... There we go. Denny's in the lead. Denny's in the lead. Looking like Denny's may run away with this thing. I try to think of just places that are open late, close to where I am. Hello from Uruguay? Wow. It's amazing to me that so many people watch from places that I've never even gotten the chance to go. I'll check it when I get done here, Johnny. Oh, the video and audio aren't synced up exactly. Well, that's aggravating. We like breakfast foods. Well, I mean, the places that are open late are usually places that have breakfast food. My audio's messed up. How's my audio messed up? The Grand Slam. Yeah, breakfast is awesome any time of the day. I don't want to hear any hate on... Y'all know, anybody that's watched my past live streams, y'all know how I feel about cereal. I mean, let's just be honest. Just watch my past live streams, y'all know how I feel about cereal. I mean, let's just be honest. I'm watching myself. This is weird. I'm making sure my audio and video are synced up, and so I need to talk so that I can hear myself talk on here. This is kind of... Somebody just said, okay, they discovered me 30 minutes ago. Well, whether you've been here the whole time or 30 minutes, you're all welcome just the same. What are you doing during this live chat? We are literally shooting the breeze about whatever. We're just talking about right here, Willie. Mountain Dew Zero Sugar. It's a way of life. We got the piano app here, folks. Loved your bow reactions. Thank you. So long. I literally was singing that earlier. Goodbye. In the wise words of Ron Swanson of the show Parks and Rec, There has never been a sadness that can't be cured by breakfast food. Ron Swanson is an American hero, folks. So this is we're talking today for all the kids. This may not be as inappropriate of a song because most of them started back to school, but for us adults, maybe we can get a little taste of moonlight, breeze on my skin from late nights. Willie, dude, come on, sleeping in by the lake. Friends at my side, it's only here for a little while. I'll definitely check that out, Alex. It's that summer freedom, hanging on the beach the weekend. 7 days a week, nothing compares to what we're feeling. Staying young forever in that summer freedom. I don't know how much summer freedom we got left because the fall's coming. Oh, roommate's here, and he's got it's not a pizza. I thought it was a pizza. Dang it. It's not a pizza. It's shoes. Willie, dude, how much money has Willie donated? $400. This dude, $350. $350. Oh my goodness, Willie, right now on this live. Willie, you make the request, brother, and the content is coming your way. Nico says, what is he doing bringing shoes and not pizza? That's a good question.
That's not shoes.
Oh, it's not shoes.
Blow-up mattress.
It's a blow-up mattress. Even more random.
Sorry, I'm trying to find that.
Oh my gosh. The TV is where the volume's coming from. Ever heard of or been to Fraternal Order of Eagles? No, I have not. Pizza, pizza, pizza. Please react sometime to The Warning. Sure. I guess I'm going to close the poll. Everyone voted that for the next Late Night Live, we go to Denny's.
Is that tonight? I'm hungry.
Oh, I don't know if it's tonight. I don't know if it's tonight. Should it be tonight, everyone? Should tonight be the Denny's live
I
stream?
don't know why you asked them. You know what they're going to say. No, don't go tonight. I think another night would be
We only had it was where should I go for my next Late Night Live other than Waffle House, and the three options were Denny's, Taco Bell drive-thru, or Applebee's. And Denny's in a landslide. I just burped. I'm sorry. Denny's in a landslide. Actually, not. Taco Bell drive-thru kind of hung in there. 47% for Denny's, 34% for Taco Bell drive-thru, 17% for Applebee's. I don't know. We always lose our volume remote around here. Pizza! Explore with music. That's right. Yeah, that's right, Nico. It doesn't matter if it's shoes or a blow-up mattress. It's not pizza, so who cares? You should react to Bo's song Repeat Stuff. Well, somebody said one of his special, I think it was What, is the whole thing is on his YouTube channel, so I'll probably just check the whole thing out, and that'll be that.
What's on there?
Not his latest Netflix special, but the one before that.
What's it called?
What? Period. Unbelievable. What pizza place has the best pizza is the real question we must ask in life. Man, what pizza place has the best? I feel like any answer that I give is going to be absolutely awful. Because you ask like somebody from New York, what pizza place has the best pizza? And they're going to name some place that you ain't ever heard of.
It would have to be Chicago or New York.
Yeah, it's like
And I've never had it.
people that live in places like I live, it's like Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut's got the best. Domino's. Unpaid intern. I reacted to the whole thing, Alex. I reacted to the whole thing. Now let me ask you this, you Bo Burnham fans. I'm trying to, on my Patreon, get the completely all the way through reaction to the whole Inside special, like without interruption, if that's something y'all would be interested in. But yeah, I've checked out the whole thing, and that includes Unpaid Intern. Who needs a coffee? 'Cause I'm doing a run. I'm writing down the orders now for everyone. Gosh, that is so good. The coffee is free, just like me. I'm an unpaid intern. When I tell you, I listen to the album all the time now, all the time. But that bit where it switches to the reaction video. Oh my gosh. The pizza place that sells pizza is the best pizza place because it has pizza. I mean, okay, by that logic. That's the thing. Pizza's one of those things, I don't know if I would ever turn it down. Like, unless it had something I didn't like on it. But as far as, yeah, I don't... If somebody was like, oh, I got pizza from Domino's or something, is that okay? I can't imagine being like, no, it can't. It's got to be another place. I'll eat any of it, you know? Yes. Unpaid intern slaps harder than my cat. Hey, Brad, I have a reaction request for you. Can you please react to Carrie Underwood performance from this year's ACM Awards, Christian medley that she did support her album launch? I would love to check that out. Listen, Carrie Underwood.
You hate Carrie.
Oh, Carrie Underwood was my first, celebrity crush. Oh, my gosh. I had a poster on my wall. I still think that she is just a beautiful woman. What coffee is the best? I don't drink coffee. I'm sorry. Don't punch me in the face, guys, but I don't drink coffee. Yeah, the whole Bo Burnham reaction video to his own song thing was great. Somebody asked about the silver play button. It's right here. I'll bring it out whenever the people that are just joining haven't seen it yet. I'll bring it back out. It's usually up there, but I brought it down for the live stream.
You just want me to stand back there and hold it?
Yeah, just a placeholder. Kelly says she voted Carrie through on American Idol. Dude, we just talked about that a couple months ago. Do you guys remember watching American Idol and how serious the calling to vote was? Oh man, I would sit there for hours just redialing, get the busy signal and be like, oh. But then if you got through, you'd be mad because you'd be like, why is nobody voting for them? Why am I getting through? It should be busy. Who needs a coffee? 'Cause I'm doing a run. But yeah, I remember that voting for Ruben. Ruben stuttered. Man, I'd sit there and vote for him so much. Be like, I gotta vote him through. He's gotta beat Clay. As a kid, I couldn't vote for presidents, so I voted for idols. Yes. Stacy, yes, 2 hours straight of calling nonstop. I can still hear the busy signal now. But I can also hear when you would get through, and they'd be like, thank you for voting for contestant number 3. Be sure to catch American Idol tomorrow night at 8 Eastern. I used to watch that show religiously. I don't know when I stopped. It was
It's still going, isn't it?
Yeah, it's still going, but it's not the same. I stopped. They're coming. Well, they're not coming to Alabama for auditions, but they are. They're doing them online. Yeah, they have apps to vote now. I stopped watching. I mean, I watched a while. I mean, even up until like the Scotty McCreery days. I watched up until that. A lot of people stopped watching after Carrie Underwood won or Taylor Hicks or anything. I kept on watching. I watched through the Adam Lambert year and all that stuff. It was so good. Wasn't the same after Simon left. Wasn't the same after that. I mean, what are y'all's thoughts on that? Because they now American Idol, for instance, now all it is everybody's good and everything's emotional and all of that stuff. And I love hearing the good singers too. But I mean, are we really going to act like the thing we didn't love the most was when somebody awful would come in there and Simon would just be like, you never need to sing again the rest of your life. I mean, come on. What irked you about American Idol, Marie? I just now seen your question there. X Factor UK canceled. Anything to what Simon's on now? Willie, I'm going to check it out, brother. You've earned it. After all this, man. I'm absolutely checking it out. Casey Abrams, I remember him, the stand-up bass. Didn't he have the stand-up bass? I put a spell on you. I follow him on TikTok. He was unbelievably talented. Yeah. Yeah, when Simon would... And do you remember... She bangs! She bangs! William Hung.
Oh, man.
Dude, he came out with an album and everything. Oh, baby, 'cause she moves. She moves. See, that was like...
Pants on the ground.
Pants on the ground. Y'all remember Pants on the Ground? Looking like a fool with your pants on the ground. See, that was awesome. That was great television. That was great television. And now it's like, you know, like I said, it's so serious. All everybody's good and everything. But it's like, man, you're lying if you say you don't miss watching those people go in there. Yeah, I've been singing for like 5 years now. And then they start singing, and it's like, I remember the guy that sang the Madonna song. He had on like a green turtleneck sweater. I think his name was Keith. He like sang the Madonna song, and then like I had William Hung's album. His album had the single worst rendition of I Believe I Can Fly that I've ever heard. Like, unlistenable. I know, and that's interesting, Stacy, because like I get like you don't want to be mean to people and you don't want that kind of thing, but I'm just saying at the same time you can't say that was not one of the main reasons you watched American Idol, was to see Simon just roasting people.
Is that stuff not set up?
Some of it had to have been set up, but I'm sure some of it was, some of it wasn't. But I remember when it came down to like Ruben and Clay there at the end, that was like cutthroat. That was like a big deal in America, at least.
At least here.
Oh yeah, well yeah, but I mean everywhere. I feel like it was everywhere. Oh, Marie, this is what irked you about American Idol. They had Paula Abdul as one of the judges, and Homegirl can dance, but she can't sing for booty. I thought, I mean, Randy Jackson couldn't, and Simon, neither one of them could sing. But, I mean, they had a lot of people come on that really, like Ellen DeGeneres was a judge on there once. She can't sing, really. I remember they did have Steven Tyler from Aerosmith. Yeah, y'all give some congratulations to my parents. They're closing on their house tomorrow. So, give them a thumbs up or a congratulations. I would be a horrible judge because I'd be more blunt than Simon. I mean, Simon, it was just like the stuff he would say to people was just like, oh my gosh. It reminded me of being at some ghastly work party and someone gets up drunk and tries to sing. It's like, who even thinks of this off the top of their head? Stacy was a Clay fan. We love Clay. We love Clay. Especially Emily. I'll have to get Emily to tell you about her obsession with Clay Aiken when she's on again. Casey is on the song All About That Bass with Post... Yeah, I know Casey... A lot of former American Idols have done stuff with Postmodern Jukebox. Him, Melinda Doolittle, Blake Lewis, the beatboxer guy from that one year. There's been quite a few who have done stuff with it. Haley Reinhart. They've... Clay and Ruben are really good friends. They had a Broadway show a couple of years ago. So, congrats to you, Brad. You deserve it. And thank you, Lisa. And thanks to everyone congratulating my parents. Simon's stuff is mostly staged, like when he stops someone and they don't even have a reaction. But that stuff was so funny. Bridge Over Troubled Water. Oh, y'all remember when Clay Aiken sang Bridge Over Troubled Water? He hit that big note at the end. I thought Ruben was going to win, and then Clay hit that note at the end of that song. I was like, dang it. Ruben's not going to win. But then Ruben won. Because he was flying without wings. Yes. I had his CD. My grandmother got it for me for Christmas. God rest her soul. Yeah, I remember who all was it? So they had Mariah Carey. They had Nicki Minaj as a judge on there at one point. Yikes. Keith Urban. I love me some Keith Urban. They had him on there. Harry Connick Jr. I actually enjoyed when Harry Connick Jr. was a judge on there. He did a good job. J-Lo, I always thought was pretty enjoyable on there. You're right, Stacy. I knew that because my sister was legitimately in love with Clay Aiken back, unhealthily obsessed with him. And that she had seen him talking about how he saw the results before they actually went out there. He knew he was defeated by Ruben. 205, baby. I loved Ruben and Clay. Poor Clay Aiken. He's really tried to put American Idol behind him, especially when he was running for office. But people always ask him about it. I mean, of course, that's his most. I mean, I don't know why he wanted because he was like a household name for a while. I don't know why he wanted to kind of get out from under that. I don't know, maybe it was the pressure, but I feel like his political career never really took off. But yeah, I remember it was a big deal that when that came down to those two. I don't think people now remember what a big deal that was, because American Idol now, it's just like, it's on, but I mean, people check it out sometimes, but it was like the biggest deal on TV at that time. People were like, are you team Ruben or Clay? It was like the way people were about Twilight with Edward and whatever that other vampire's name was. I don't even remember. Somebody tell me. Willie, Fourth Impact has the most views in history on X Factor, 179 million. So they were on X Factor. Okay. I'll have to go check them out. I mean, again, I have to check out some of their X Factor stuff, because I've checked out a lot of their stuff they've got on YouTube. The shade that Mariah and Nikki threw at each other hurt me. Oh, it was so awkward. It was almost unwatchable because they clearly hated each other. Tell me what, Stacy? Kelly, have a good rest. Get you some rest. Good night. Thank you for hopping on. Yeah, but who was the other guy? It was Edward, and then there was another vampire that she was like interested in. And you had to like pick a team. You had to decide which one you were on. I remember Edward. I don't remember who the other guy's name was. Jacob. That's what it was. Edward and Jacob. What team were you? Team Edward or Team Jacob? Barnes.
Never watched it.
He's lying, folks. Watches it every night before bed to this day.
I really don't think I ever saw it.
I think when I was in school, like we got done with our schoolwork for the day, and they were like, "Hey, let's watch a movie to pass the last 20 minutes," and it was Twilight. It's like, man, I'd have rather just kept doing schoolwork. Who was the other guy? It was Jacob. Yes, it was Edward and Jacob. I know the area, Tyler. There's a guy on here watching from Decatur, and he said that he's talking about Moe's Barbecue downtown. Yes, I know where it is. I love watching musicians build a career, and thanks for bringing me along. You got it, Terry. Huntsville was just named Alabama's largest city. And they said it really wasn't close. It says by far the biggest city in Alabama. I like Huntsville. Nicholas is Team Jacob just because of Jacob Restituto. I'm sure he'll appreciate that. Hey, thanks, billionaire. The other was a werewolf. Hey, I was billionaire giving me the nickname of Big Dog. Made me think of nicknames. The other night, I was at my fiance's place, and there's a couple that lives next door, and the guy has some health issues and stuff. He's an older man, and he had fallen, and they needed us to come over there and get him. So me and Emily and her mother's boyfriend runs over there to help the guy up. And the guy, he doesn't know me, and we're helping him up. And he looks at me and he's like, "Thanks for coming over here, pork chop." I was like, "Pork chop?" So he started. That was my nickname to him, was pork chop. Like, all right, okay. Like, he had it was getting late at night. He had taken his medication. He was kind of woozy. He was like, "Thanks for coming over, pork chop." It's like, all right. Eric, I think I might stop watching YouTube, put the phone down, and just be bored. Put the phone down. Just to be bored. I want to get a version of that and put it on streaming platforms so people can listen to it without just going to my channel and hearing the version I did in the floor with the keyboard. What show had the character called Pork Chop? I don't know. Pork Chop. I feel like Sal's had to call somebody that on Impractical Jokers before. Hey, pork chop. I remember him saying it. Maybe he was craving pork chops. I don't know. Craving it so much that when he looked at me, he saw the human embodiment of a pork chop. I don't know. Have I ever been in a fist fight? The closest I ever got to a fist fight was in middle school. This guy was getting on my nerves playing two-hand tag football on the softball field, and I threw him to the ground. And the bad part about that is he had just had his, like, maybe it was like he had just gotten his appendix taken out or something. Like a few days or something earlier. I threw him to the ground and he's like, "I just got my appendix taken out. You're going to kill me." Oh, that was the closest I've ever got to a fist fight. Not a very violent person. Yeah, Edward was a little creepy. He watched the girl sleep. Never even let her know he was there. What a weirdo. We did go see that movie that was a spoof of Twilight. It's called Vampires Suck. Now that movie was just fantastic. It's great. Yeah, maybe that's what we're thinking of, Nico. Lamb chop. The hand sock puppet. Put the phone down. Just to be bored. Yeah, I'm trying to get a version of that to put on like Spotify and stuff so that people can go listen to it there. It'd be more professional. It was Doug. Oh, that's it. Doug and his dog named Pork Chop. A cartoon in the 90s. What? Oh, you want to be... Oh, sorry, guys. My roommate's watching from the other side of the room. He wants me to be quiet so he can watch the Atlanta Hawks Summer League basketball game with their new player, Sharif Cooper from Auburn University.
Oh, my goodness.
Summer League. I think the score on this game we're watching now is 110-63 or something.
Have that conversation. Hey, could you guys quiet down?
I'm trying to watch Summer League
not even preseason basketball. Preseason.
Yeah. Yeah. Lisa and Brad and Jacob was. I mean, Marie's still going off about Jacob and Edward. That's how Emily is. She carries so much resentment toward those movies. Go ahead, Lisa. No, there's a Domino's commercial on the TV, guys. You know what that means. Hey, Tyler. Who is it? But know of you and mutual friends from the church. Well, man, who you talking about? From my church? Your church? I'd like to know who they are. I heard that people in Tennessee are rioting against masks. I saw that in Franklin, I think they are. Domino's commercial must mean it's time for pizza. It's always time for pizza. They're Domino's and Walmart around here. They got they're open all the time. Emily is yeah. If I got Emily on here ranting about Twilight, it'd be a long stream because she hates it. Lisa said she had a general question. Well, yeah, Dad's going to bed so that he can wake up and close on his house. I think they've already... It is always pizza time. I'm just holding this up for anybody that hasn't seen it yet. There it is. Put the phone down. I can eat pizza anytime. College football fan? You better believe it. Good Lord, I live in Alabama. It's part of living. I mean, you got to fill out a questionnaire when you move here. It's like, are you willing to watch college football every weekend? No, I'm a bigger NFL fan, but I love me some college football. Love me some college football. Thank you, Marie. Stacy said I can eat pizza anytime. What was that commercial that used to be like something in the morning, something in the evening, something at supper time? What was that? Dang, it's going to aggravate me. Maybe it was like dog food or something. No, I'm thinking of... No. In the morning, in the evening, in supper time. Oh, man, that's going to drive me crazy. But yes, Lisa, big college football fan. Willie, dude, are you kidding me? Another 50 from Willie. Jeez, man. I think in this... Oh, okay, Brittany. Willie is just that dude. He's that dude, man. I appreciate that very much. Yes, Stacy. See, it's aggravating me too. Something in the morning, something in the evening, something at supper time. I can't have pizza anytime because I got bills I gotta pay. Well, talk somebody into buying you a pizza. Sugar in the morning? No, it's not sugar. Sugar in the morning, sugar in the evening, sugar at supper time. Maybe that's it. I feel like Michael in that commercial, or Andy.
Sugar.
That's it. It's sugar. All right, there you go, Debbie. You got it. I feel like Andy in that Office bit. Break me off a piece of that fancy feast. Chrysler car, applesauce. Jim, nobody tell him. Every time Willie donates, I'm doing this. The Steamboat Willie whistle. Dude, I appreciate Willie. Sugar in the morning, sugar in the evening, sugar at supper time. Yes. Bring me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar. I'm gonna have to live stream the wedding for Willie. John, we've been on here about an hour. Thank you, Xander. Seth, I should make a commercial. What should I make a commercial about? You know, me and the Fam Chat crew, we talked about we wanted to do like a news show. Be like, now we're gonna send it to Kofi for the weather, and then Kofi probably say something controversial like he always does, and then it'll go back to us and be like, send it over to Jacob with the sports, and you know, Jacob probably plug his latest song like he does, and then I appreciate it, Willie. Jazz hands ensues. Johnny Cash. What about Johnny Cash? Hey, appreciate it, Jordan. Yeah, I am at 106K, but I'm actually I'm knocking on the door of 107. I am 78 subs away from 107K. Well, we got the Atlanta Hawks summer league basketball game going. Watching it like it's the playoffs. Yeah, Seth, we're talking about doing that. We're talking about just doing stupid stuff like that. Did you know YouTube has emojis, or am I just? I didn't know. I didn't know that. I didn't know they had emojis. Sugar in the morning, sugar in the evening, sugar at supper time. Johnny Cash sang that? I don't remember it being that low of a voice. Supper in the evening. Speaking of stupid stuff, oh no, what follows that? I don't even know, John. Ooh. Would you consider doing a cover of "The Streak" by Ray Stevens? That's a classic. We've been playing some 2000s country here in the apartment here over the last little bit, reflecting on the good music of that era. I'll tell you what we played the other night. The saddest country song in recent memory, Brad Paisley's "Whiskey Lullaby." Anybody heard that song? Oh my gosh. La 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 la. La 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 la. Oh man, that song will just punch you right in the gut, man. Hope your team's doing better than ours. The Vikings in Minnesota aren't doing so hot. They ain't that bad. I think the Vikings are pretty good. I think the Vikings got a lot of talent. They're just. I was hoping for y'all's sake that Aaron Rodgers didn't come back to Green Bay, because then I thought y'all would probably win the division if he didn't. But he did, so second place will do. I want to see Home Free do a cover of the street. Somebody said they had a new cover coming out tomorrow. I read Sugar Time as Summertime, and my mind jumped to the song Summertime, and all I could think was Summertime and the living is easy. Summertime and the living is easy. My favorite country song is Blake Shelton, God's Country. I listened to that Blake Shelton song the other day. It was every calling bound down 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 down. If this is Tuesday night, I'm bowling. It's the summer league basketball game. He's over here throwing stuff. It's 2-2. The game's been going on like 2 minutes.
It's a borderline.
I'll check it when I get off of here, Tyler. Have you listened to Bo Burnham's country song? No. Is it an actual country song, or was it? Is it like a spoof? Also, I didn't know Bo Burnham was on Parks and Rec. That didn't click with me until like the other day. That show's perfect for him. Oh. I'll check it out, Marie. Justin Moore. I don't know if I've listened to much Justin Moore. And P.S. This is Austin. I still love you. That was back when country music used to say something before they just started saying cold beer, passenger seat, sitting in the moonlight, you and me. He was on Parks and Rec, I believe, Marie. Oh, and by the way, boy, this is no machine you're talking to. Can't you tell? This is... Yeah, there you go, Marie. Nico just confirmed he is on Parks and Rec. I might watch Parks and Rec again. I've watched The Office all the way through like 50 billion times, but Parks and Rec only once. I need to watch it again. I'll check it out, John. In the Owen Wilson voice. Oh, and by the way, boy... That is a sad song, Stacy. This is no machine you're talking to. Can't you tell? This is Austin, and I still love you. Yeah, country music, even in the 2000s, man, they used to. It was different than anything else. I don't really care much for pop country, because if I want to listen to pop, I just listen to pop. When I go listen to country, I want to hear, like, Alan Jackson singing about a small town southern man. Oh, no. Johnny's daddy was taking him fishing when he was 8 years old. Man, that was a good one. Marie, your name makes me think of that Brooks and Dunn song. My Maria, 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 I love you. That was a good one. I was raised on 90s and 2000s country. It's just today I was listening to a little Joe D. Messina, if anybody remembers Joe D. Messina. Oh, man. She had some good ones.
What are you?
Oh, I got a playlist on Spotify of yeah, Debbie, Waylon, Willie, and the boy. Let's go to Lukenbach, Texas. I am so dumb. When you said you have a song called Bored, I thought you were singing about 2x4s. Put the phone down. 2x4s. No, just be bored. Exactly about country pop. There's some other stuff today that I enjoy. I mean, I'm not going to say I hate all of it. Chris Stapleton, he's good. Jamie Johnson. Of course, Jamie Johnson, really, everybody only knows mostly one song by him. It looks like we were scared to death. For all you Home Free fans, I did a duet with, appreciate it, Tyler. I did a duet with Austin Brown on one of his songs. I didn't get together with him and do a duet, but I put a harmony on one of his songs that he put a cover of himself. Putting that up tomorrow. Be sure to check it out. Congratulations on the silver play button. Regretfully can't stay long. Nurses hit me with a ton of morphine for the pain, joys of cancer. Hey, hang in there, Robert. Yeah, it'd be a little harmonizing with Austin Brown going on the channel tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that. You need to do some more Southern gospel covers. I know quite a bit. I know quite a bit of them. You ought to hear this group text I'm in. We send them to each other all the time. Doctor or lawyer, beggar or little child, it makes God no difference who walks down that aisle. I've been in a group text for 12 years. And there's a bunch of people I know in it that are they crazy. And we send voice memos all the time singing songs like that. He said who? Yeah, Home Free. They're great. And so again, somebody said they got a new song. Tag Austin. How do you tag people on YouTube? Can you tag people on YouTube? Could you put at Austin Brown in the? I could try, I guess. What is your favorite Home Free song or cover? Man, I don't know. I've listened to so much. I did love when they did Elvira with the Oak Ridge Boys. I loved that one. I loved... that was a good one. One Voice with Billy Gilman I thought was a good one. Mostly because of the video. When a Man Loves a Woman, they killed that one. I'll check it out, Marie. I never heard that. But yeah, like Stacy said, it depends on the day. I never heard anything bad from them. I did listen to their whole Christmas album they put out last year, and I liked that too. Elvira was what brought me to Home Free in the first place. Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one. Cover Me Up. I remember that one. I also loved, I mentioned their Christmas album, the song Snow Globe on the Christmas album. That was great. Like a snow globe, you shook me up, shook me up, shook me up. That was good stuff. That was good stuff. I'm an Adam Chance fan. Cool. Button remix. Buy Home Free if you want a good laugh. Message retracted. Did you see the version of Snow Globe at the Tim Faust Live with Friends? I didn't. I might have to check that out for Christmas Sunday. If there's a version of Snow Globe that I ain't heard, I might have to check it out for Christmas Sunday. Always looking for new stuff for the... Yeah, their version of American Pie was good. Just like a snow globe, you shook me up. Oh man, Marie, it's only a few more months till we'll hear it. I don't want a lot for Christmas. Boom. There's just one thing I need. What the heck's going on? That's what's going on.
That's why you watch Summer League.
That's why you watch Summer League. That's something you never thought you'd ever hear. That's why you watch Summer League. Just like a snow globe. That's why now that song's gonna be in my head. You shook me up.
Jordan could never.
Sorry, need to run, but have fun with your superior sports teams. Speaking about Christmas, do you know? I don't, Jordan. I think the Lakers are the only like superior sports team that I actually cheer for. They're the only ones that people would consider an actual superior sports team. Dude, like I'm gonna be singing it all night now. Wonder what key that song's in. Dude. Me up, pick me up, me up, pick me. I was man, that was so good. Have you ever listened to a Brazilian artist? I did a couple times on the channel. I cheer for the Canadian hockey team at the Olympics. Does that count as cheering for a superior sports teams? I mean, I guess. Ooh, I'll check that out. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Would you believe I think I've only seen that once in my life? And every year I make it a point to watch certain Christmas movies, but that's just normally not one of them. I don't know why. The Santa Claus, no doubt about it. That one is just absolutely. Elf, you better believe it. What's some other ones? Wonderful Life, yes, but for some reason, Christmas Vacation just never is a point of emphasis. What's the cartoon one with the weird looking cartoons? The Polar Express. Watch that one every year. Appreciate it, Dave. Dave G. I know they're a cappella, but an electric guitar solo on that song would be really cool. A little like bluesy guitar solo. Thank you, Safe. It's funny, I watch it every year, and I used to hate it when I was younger, and I watched last year and was dying watching it. Yeah, a lot of stuff's like that. I have to give it another shot this Christmas time, but got to make time for the other ones that I like too. Just like a snow globe. I was just coasting. Can you talk on? Well, Seth, I mean, there are a lot of people that have gone through it worse than I have. I can tell you, early 2019 was pretty rough for me. Went through a terrible time then. But, I don't want to throw a bunch of cliche sayings out there that the hard times. Thank you, Turkish Punisher. Whoever you are, congrats. Thank you. Just stopping on by, I guess. Yeah, just, I really hadn't had a very hard life until, and compared to what I went through then, it's nothing compared to what others go through. But definitely, makes you view life from a different point of view than you did before. I guarantee you that. My mom makes us watch all of them. We start watching Christmas movies November 1st. Literally, I kid you not, midnight Halloween. Literally midnight on Halloween, like October 31st, when it hits midnight to go to November 1st, tree goes up. Tree goes up. That's just the way it is. Midnight going into November 1st, tree goes up. That's just how it is. And then, maybe the Christmas decor will be up back here all the time once we get to then. It's only up on Christmas Sundays now. But yeah. Have I heard anything from Billie Eilish's new album? I watched her video for her song NDA. And there was one more that I watched. But I think I've probably not heard more than I've heard. Stacy, why were you kicked out of the chat? You better believe it, Jordan. Hey, I saw some stores in Nashville. They already got Christmas stuff up. Well, Marie, I'm talking about the big Christmas tree. The one back here on Christmas Sundays is a smaller tree, but the big tree goes up November 1. Why was Stacy kicked out of the chat? I don't understand. Oh, you got storms. In the Philippines, they put theirs up the moment it hits September. That's a little early. It's still burning up hot here in September. That's pretty much like a summer month for us. Just like snow. Oh, I hate to hear that, Seth. Jeez. That's awful. Never know what could happen in life. Just throw stuff at you sometimes out of nowhere. You'd love the Happier Than Ever video by Billie Eilish. Let's check it out. I've seen a lot of people checking that out. Stacy has no cable or internet due to storms. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Stacy. I'm from Alabama, Kim. About an hour 40, hour 45 from Vegas, Tennessee. What the heck?
What?
You hear that? Sounds like somebody hit the wall. Well, at least you got power, Stacy. I'm in Quebec, Canada. Wow, I've never been to Canada. I'd like to go to Canada. My fiance was supposed to go to Canada before COVID. Then the trip got canceled.
I used to go to Canada every summer.
Roommate over there used to go to Canada every summer. Anybody got any intriguing topics to put up in the chat? Sharif Cooper.
Watch Cooper right here.
Man, I'd like to go to Quebec. Boom, 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 boom. Got up to 103 degrees in Canada today. Jeez. Hope y'all's AC's working. You shook me up. I live in California by the beach. It's pretty close to heaven. Went to California for the first time right before COVID. Been a pretty cloudy day today in Quebec. It's been a pretty hot day here. What? Nico, are you serious? Oh, Dennis King in the chat. What's up? King Family Reacts. Summer Freedom when you're... Oh, man, let me tell you something. My boy Willie has come through tonight. I for real, I appreciate. And he isn't the only one that has donated tonight. But he's donated a lot, and I appreciate that very much. I was just coasting. Dennis, we've been singing that song by Home Free called Snow Globe. You remember that one, Dennis? Christmas song. Just like a love, you shook me up. Man, that song's a bop, Dennis. Don't tell me it ain't a bop. Dennis, yes, Big Willie Styles all in it, getting jiggy with it. That song was written about Willie. I was just coasting. I thought you did, Dennis. Dennis, are you coming to Nashville September 1st? Are you going to give the people what they want? Are you going to make the drive to Nashville September 1 to meet up with me and Tuto for a gathering? You know that penguins travel about 80 miles every winter for food. Why are we talking about penguins? Why does everybody start talking about penguins in the chat?
I got something you can react to about penguins.
What? 10 little penguins sitting in a row? That's a classic. That would bring the views in. Pigeon Power! Pigeon Power, thank you so much. Congrats, man. You motivated me to finally work on a Christmas album, and I have 2 songs ready for editing. So, yes, get it, Pigeon Power. Get that Christmas album going. My heart was so cold. That's Caleb King. That's Dennis's son. You got school in the morning, young man. You need to get in the bed. Hello, everyone. I'm just going to be like little Michael. Just look over your shoulders. That's a great reference. Look over your shoulder, honey. Woo! I'll be there. I'll be there. You know, they didn't have tuners back then on the Jackson 5 recording, and you can hear where he goes flat on one note. And, of course, who cares because it's Michael Jackson. But on I'll be there, he goes a little flat on I'll be there. He goes a little flat. but it's more authentic. Maybe we should settle down. Now I can't get enough. Okay, we're still quoting Snow Globe. I will travel 90 miles for a good steak. You better believe that, Willie. My day was great, Thomas. Thank you for asking. Caleb, you do got school tomorrow. You're watching my live stream at 9 o'clock at night. Dennis, that comment. Just look over your shoulder, honey. Woo! I always laugh at Michael Jackson when he was a kid when he did the I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus, and he's like, I saw it. I'm going to tell my dad. That's just like, I hate that song, but that version actually cracks me up. Stacy drove 5.5 hours for a concert. It better been good. Caleb is going to Da Beach. Not the beach. He's going to Da Beach. Yes. Just look over your shoulders, eh? That's going to be in my head now. Have you ever play Snow Globe with the Jackson 5? Just call my name and I'll be there. It was Shania. Oh, you drove 5.5 hours for a Shania Twain concert? Can't blame you there. Let's go, girls. Appreciate it. Safe. Wow, Kim. Da Beach. Safe said they're going to Da Bed. While Caleb's going to Da Beach. Safe is going to Da Bed. Jordan drove 8 hours for a Linkin Park concert. Now, that's also 8 hours well spent. 16 round trip. That's 16 hours well spent to get to a Linkin Park concert. Oh, man. Linkin Park. Tired of being what you want me to be. Feeling so faithless, lost under the surface. Yeah, I know Shania Twain's Canadian. Okay, so you're Brad Pitt. Oh, I won't be on here another 30 minutes, Thomas. Jordan met... you met Chester. Man, he was taken from us too soon. I've become sewn up. I can feel you there. They had so many good songs, though. They had that. They had... I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. That was a good one. I think actually my favorite song by them was, didn't they sing, and the shadow of the day will embrace the world in gray, and the sun will set for you. Gosh, that song is so good. That's their best song in my opinion. Seeing Home Free Saturday in Indianapolis. Only that, wow, so Home Free's back touring. Be safe out there, Stacy. Jordan, yes, they did. Yeah, okay, so they did Shadow of the Day. And the shadow of the day will embrace the world in gray, and the sun will set for you. Man, that song is so good. Well, Dennis, you got all of us beat. He went to Ireland in 2007 to see Westlife. I'm trying to think of all the concerts I've been to. I've been to see Keith Urban 10 times. Yes, Keith Urban 10 times. Seen him in Nashville, Birmingham, Alabama, Orange Beach, Alabama, Atlanta. I'm trying to think of where else. So I've seen him a lot. I went and saw Elton John years ago. I'd love to go see him again, though, because I don't think I fully appreciated the concert when I was there. Saw Lady A years ago. Saw. I'd love to go see Paul McCartney. Went and saw Michael Bublé a couple years ago. That was great. Man, my mind's going blank on who all I've seen in concert. Actually, I mentioned earlier that my sister was obsessed with Clay Aiken back in the day. I went to a Clay Aiken concert with her. What else? Carrie Underwood. I mentioned my huge crush on Carrie Underwood. I've seen her a few times. Pentatonics, when they had just put out their original album with the songs like Can't Sleep Love and stuff on it. I went and saw them. And the shadow of the day and bright the world in gray and the sun will set for you. Concerts I have seen. Wow. So you saw AC/DC and Whitney. This Whitney? Dude, I would have loved. That's a good question. What if you could go to see any artist in their prime, dead or alive? Let's say 3. Let's say you can go see 3 artists in their prime, dead or alive. Who would they be? For me, oh man, I'd probably go see the Beatles in their prime. Although the Beatles are my favorite band ever, but I feel like all of the screaming people would get on my nerves. You know, I feel like all of the people screaming at the top of their lungs would eventually ruin it for me. So I don't know, for that reason alone. I know I'd go see Michael Jackson in his prime. That would have been a great concert to go to. What's up, Caleb? Queen, I would go see Queen, no doubt, in their prime. No doubt about that. Probably, if I could have been at Live Aid, that would have been the best. Queen, Michael Jackson. I would have loved to have seen Frank Sinatra in his prime. Now, those are 3 interesting artists. Jordan said the Beatles, Michael Jackson, and System of a Down.
You know who the System of a Down is?
Oh, yeah. Cher, okay. Elvis, Prince, Michael Jackson. Oh, Prince, that's another good one. Man.
I play them in the car sometimes in Blair.
Yeah. Prince, Elvis would have been interesting to see live. I mean, again, same with the Beatles. I feel like the screaming people would have just gotten on my nerves and ruined it for me. A lot of people saying Michael Jackson. Would you go see Michael or the Jackson 5? I'd probably say Michael. I mean, you got to think, what a show. Like, you go see Michael Jackson in concert. You know you're going to hear Billie Jean. You're going to hear Beat It. You're going to hear Bad. You're going to hear Man in the Mirror, The Way You Make Me Feel. Like, how many hits did that dude have? And it wasn't just like he could sing them. The dancing was unbelievable. The production elements were unbelievable. The Beatles would be a no-brainer for me if not for the screaming people. I think would get on my nerves. I'm actually doing a video tomorrow about the Beatles, a reaction to them, and just the screaming in the headphones. I was just like, dude, gosh, calm down, people. The Who, okay. Chicago, I would have liked to have seen Chicago. I'd like to have seen Journey in their prime. Of course, Journey, I think, still tours with a different... Oh, man. I hate that. I went and saw the movie about that. Man, what an entertainer. Yeah, Al. I think that's the way with most things. Bette Midler. Ooh. Bette Midler. I was supposed to go see John Mayer in concert years ago, and then I couldn't go. I was supposed to go with... I don't remember who I was supposed to go with. Neil Young, Nirvana, and The Doors. Okay. Eagles. Ooh, the Eagles would have been awesome to see. Well, I'm running down the road. That's right, Stacy. I said pick 3, and then I'm sitting here just listing them like crazy. Like I said, Sinatra. I would have loved to have seen Whitney, of course. That's what started this whole thing. I would have loved to have seen Whitney in concert. Martina McBride. Man, she used to have a music video that scared me to death. Elton John would be nice. Oh, like I said, I've actually seen Elton John. And he's going on tour again. COVID pending. Willie saw Alice Cooper 3 times. $1 Billion Babies, he was so drunk he fell off the stage in San Diego. Well, I want to see Metallica one time in my life. Man, y'all got some great answers. I'm trying to think of what other concerts I've even been to because my mind's going blank. I've been to American Idol earlier. I went to the American Idol tour when Ruben and Clay were on there. Fleetwood Mac, Garth Brooks. Yeah, I've never seen Garth. My sister went and saw Garth years ago. Billy Joel. Yeah, I'd love to see Billy Joel. Emily probably, especially. Billy Joel's her favorite artist of all time. So she would definitely love to go see him. What's up, Barton? What you know about the boy bands? I've seen New Kids on the Block. You've seen all these people? New Kids on the Block, NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, Jagged Edge, New Edition, Justin Timberlake, 112. Dude, I would like to see Justin Timberlake live. I feel like that would be an entertaining show. Jordan, Phil Collins. Oh, Phil Collins. Man, I'd love to see Phil Collins. I feel like a stupid comment's coming. Yep. Why has no one said the Steels? That's a good question. I've been to see them a few times. Stacy, you drove to Wisconsin to see Ruben and Clay. I went to North Carolina. It was Clay Aiken's hometown is where we went and saw the tour at. And they nearly tore the building down when he came out there. The screaming at BSB is wow. Even to this day, people still scream at the Backstreet Boys concerts like that. I say that, but if I went and they started into "You Are," I'd probably be like, "Wow, my fire!" BSB is an amazing show. Genesis is coming to St. Louis. Tickets are around $800, so I'm passing. Yeah, we'll let that go. You are my fire. Were you guys Team NSYNC or Backstreet Boys? That's the question. You know, I've debated this too because I feel like the Backstreet Boys had more songs that I liked, but the ones that NSYNC had that I liked were like my favorites. It's Gonna Be Me. Oh, that one was a bop. Bye Bye Bye. There's one more. Everybody's saying BSB. You know, I saw a great post about this the other day. I think it was on Twitter. Somebody said the only reason people tend to pick NSYNC over the Backstreet Boys is because NSYNC had Michael Jordan with JT. They had the biggest star of the groups, but the BSB as a whole had 30 Seconds to Mars. Okay. Ooh, the Trans-Siberian Orchestra. That would be an awesome concert. Weird Al. Weird Al had a spoof of I Want It That Way. It was about eBay. Yeah, I mean, like I said, Backstreet Boys probably had more songs because Backstreet Boys, they had Show Me the Meaning of Being Lonely. That was a good one. They had that. They had I Want It That Way. They had Larger Than Life. Backstreet's Back. I mean, they just had one after the other. I actually liked one of their more underrated songs, The Call.
Oh, so good.
Hi, it's me. What's up, baby? Listen, we're going to a place nearby, all right? Gotta go. Pop, 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 pop. Let me tell you the story about the call that changed my destiny. Me and my boys went out just to end up in misery. Brad, have you ever heard of an artist called... I actually have, Thomas. Jordan, Backstreet's Back has to be the top boy band song. Oh, man. Is Backstreet's Back the best boy band song? I think it's gonna be me for me. It's gonna be me is my favorite boy band song personally. I Want It That Way's been kind of overdone, I think.
You're so off.
What do you think's the best?
I'll put it in the chat.
My roommate's putting the best boy band song in the chat. Would you believe, Dennis, that I've actually heard some of their newer stuff? What's their one? You got me wide open on the floor. Barbra Streisand tickets were $50,000. There is no way, Willie. You went to $50,000 to see Barbra Streisand? When the lights go, oh my gosh.
What's what?
When the lights go out. In a world like this, that's it, Dennis. And I heard that song because I watched the documentary about them years ago on Netflix. And that song was, You brought me wide open. Dennis, did you ever listen to, Nick Carter with the Backstreet Boys? You ever listen to his brother, Aaron Carter? He beat Shaq. I put it in the hoop like slam. And that's how I beat Shaq. And he also had that one, that Aaron's House Party, I Want Candy. He had some hits. Oh man, Stacy, you better believe it. There's a lot of music from those past eras that, it's what I listen to a lot.
See, he knows. He said he brought up 5.
Yep.
He knows. Underrated.
Dennis, are you lying? You never listened to Aaron Carter? I want candy. I want candy. I want candy. I want candy. Dennis, I think you're lying. I know a girl who's tough but sweet. She's a patch, can't be beat. All that 90s stuff, because that was the Britney Spears era too. Free Britney, by the way. She's getting there. After, I don't know if you guys saw today, her dad is bailing on the whole thing. But Britney Spears, she had some hits. Oops, I did it again. Yeah, Stacy brought up the 50s through the 80s. Good stuff through there. Good stuff. Lot of goodness. Yeah, her dad said he was going to give up his place as the conservator of her conservatorship. Yeah, you got that right, Dennis. I am betting most wouldn't know the singer. Uh-oh. Have you seen Citizen Queen's? I have not, Thomas. I wanted to go see Lindsay Sterling last month, but I couldn't find anyone to go with me. Should have gone anyway, Barton. Spice Girls, yeah. Yeah. Stacy.
Oh,
Me too, Dennis. Oh, I hate they made her change her voice. If you wanna be my lover, gotta get with my man. Yeah, that was just like nostalgia personified for me. Makes me feel like I'm 6. Because we used to listen to. I have 2 sisters, so of course, like I listened to everything they listened to, which was Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, all that, but also that '90s country, Faith Hill, Jody Messina. Shania Twain, the Chicks as they're known now, George Strait. Hey Jordan, what you being a smart aleck, Jordan? Are you being a smart aleck right now? I ain't afraid to remove that comment. You got me wide open. Yeah, but that '90s country, John Michael Montgomery. I'm sold to the lady in the second row. I still have the Spice Girls movie. I've always felt like the movie later on down the road. Oh, Jordan, dude, I'm so sorry. I'm putting the message back. I'm so sorry. I actually thought Jordan was trying to be a troll. He was quoting the song. Dang it. I'm sorry, Jordan. You're the man. Uh, Sorry about that. Sorry. I was like, man, what? Why is this Jordan coming up in here? Yeah, there you go, Seth. She's an 8, she's a 9, she's a 10. I know. Jordan. He had another good one. He had Sold, and then he did the I Can Love You Like That. He did that song, which is I think Boys to Men did. They read you Cinderella. You hoped it would come true. Oh man, that was a good one. He had a great country voice, and then later on he had that song about letters from home. That was a good one. Summer Freedom when you fake troll, you know, it was a false alarm, guys. It was a false alarm. Oh, we're playing 5 over here. Baby, when the light. But the Spice Girls, like I said, I always thought they were like a prelude to. Some of this may go over some of your heads, but the Cheetah Girls later on. Anybody ever check out the Cheetah Girls? I had a phase of my life where I was obsessed with Disney Channel. TV did not leave Disney Channel. Like literally, is all I watched was Disney Channel and sports. And yeah. Jordan, dude, I was kidding, man. You didn't have to do that, but thank you. I'm very sorry, Jordan. I thought Jordan was trolling. He wasn't trolling. I should be paying you $5. But thank you very much, Jordan. They had a song with yeah. Yeah, but I had a phase in my life where I was obsessed with Disney Channel and the Cheetah Girls. That was when the Cheetah Girls was real big, and I would watch it all the time. I don't want to be like Cinderella. How about 98 Degrees? Did 98 Degrees, are they the ones that sang I Swear? Or was that All for One? By the moon and the stars in the sky, I swear. Yeah, that was better, worse, till death do us part. That was a good one. That's a good song. All for One was I Swear. Okay. Dennis is like the boy band. Dennis, why don't you start doing reaction videos to boy band stuff? Since you love it so much, you need to start doing like, checking out some of these old music videos from back in the day as a throwback. People watch that. Yes, All for One and John Michael Montgomery saying, I can love you like that. Dennis, do you ever remember when NSYNC did that song? It was originally a country song. God must have spent a little more time on you. That one was legit. How can this be true? Tell me, can this be real? How can I put into words what I feel? Oh, man. That was a good one. That was a good one. I still remember 8 tracks. Oh, man, yeah. Yeah, it was. I knew it was a country. It was Alabama that did it. Your love is like a river, peaceful and deep. Your soul is like a secret that I never could keep. When I look into your eyes, I know that it's true. God must know a little more time on you. Man, that was a good one. That's a good song. NSYNC again. NSYNC with a good one there. Into words what I feel. Now that one's going to be in my head. Every time you guys bring up a song, it stays in my head. I used to have the cassette tapes. That's what I grew up on. Cassette tapes and then CDs, and then I had an MP3 player, and then an iPod, and then an iPhone. And now that's, yeah. That's right, Dennis. Back in the day, you'd be like, hey, girl, I got a song. This is how I feel about you. And then you play it, and it would be like, yeah, didn't it rain? Yeah, you see that, Wesley? My mom's suggestion for songs, Didn't It Rain? Didn't it rain, rain, rain? Rain all there and rain all night. We'll have to watch that when I get over here. Well, rain, 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 rain. He's doing the dance over here, Mom. Rain, rain, go away, come again throughout the day. I can't do it again. Turn it off. Well, don't hit that button. Oh, yeah, rain, rain, rain. I can't do it again. Oh. Mixtapes were the best. Oh, yeah. Have you ever listened to... I don't think so. Dennis, who was the group that sang Is It All or Nothing at All? When you reach the bottom, it's now or never. That was a good one. That was a good one. Where you walk on. O-Town. Okay. Yeah. Are we just friends? Is this how it is with a simple telephone call? Oh, man. Oh, man, that would be a great lyric. I gave up the jukebox. Oh, I'm writing that down. I gave up the jukebox. That'd be a good one. I'm seriously writing that down. I gave up the jukebox. Yeah, I'm trying to remember what all I grew up. I mean, it was 90s country, those boy bands, Britney Spears, Tony Gore. Seriously, a bunch of gospel. Listened to a lot of gospel back then, and then as I got a little older, I just listened to what everybody else was listening to at the time. But yeah, man, those... yeah, I listened to just about everything. Just about everything. There's some stuff I don't care as much for, but I gave up the juice box. That's right. Evanescence, Pretenders, Heart. Oh, Heart. I've been running, always waiting for you. Man, Heart, like, that's a great, you want to talk about great singer. What about love? Don't you want someone to care about you? Oh, it's so good. But my favorite song by them was, How Do I Get You Alone? That was a good one. I remember the first time I heard that, we keep talking about, we talked about American Idol earlier when Carrie Underwood sang that on the show, and Simon was like, I predict that you will go on to win this show and sell more CDs than anybody ever. And he called it. Appreciate it, Kevin. You got the same last name as my fiancée. She'll be changing her last name soon, folks. Is it all or nothing at all? You reach the bottom, it's now or never. Wonderwall. Yes. Anyway, here's Wonderwall. Dennis, have you seen the meme of Hulk Hogan when he's like playing the guitar and it's like, anyway, brother, here's Wonderwall. Today is gonna be the day that I'm gonna throw it back to you. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. And all the roads we have to walk are winding. I have a record player. I have a vinyl record player. I almost got rid of it because my ex gave it to me, but you know what? It ain't the record player's fault. I'm seeing if I can get Emily to come hang out in the chat for a little bit. Is it all? Yeah, I got a record player. I got a good bit of records too. Some of them from back in the day. Some of them new. I just bought a record by the Cranberries. Ooh. Hey, Jordan, you were talking about Bo Burnham. They need to put his latest special, the music from his latest special, they need to put it on a record. If you'd have told me a year ago that I'd be locked inside of my home, I would have told you. I mean, I've literally been listening to it constantly, guys. I'm just telling you. A year ago, interesting, now leave me alone. I remember having to make my own cassette tapes and would not. Yeah. I remember that. I would do that all the time. Make my own cassettes. Everybody, shh. That's how it was back in the day. Hey, my fiance's in the chat, everybody. Emily has joined us. I remember when I would try to make your own ringtone on the on your phone. You'd like try and record something on the radio to be your new ringtone. Everybody, shh! I'm trying to record the new T-Pain song or whatever. Ugh. Yes, Emily's here, folks. She has come to invade the chat. Emily, I've been on here for 2 hours. Over 2 hours. If you'd have told me a year ago that I'd be locked inside of my home, I would have told you. Yeah, I texted her and told her to get on here and say hello to everybody. A year ago, interesting, now leave me alone. Well, Emily, we just got on here and we was having such a good time, I just couldn't even take it. And now I've been on here for 2 hours. We're just having us a good time. Sorry that I look like a mess. I booked a haircut, but it got rescheduled. I listened to a little Florence and the Machine. If you'd have told me. I'm sitting in my floor eating cotton candy. Okay, good. As you should. Hello from the Philippines. God bless and stay safe. Thank you. Sorry that I look like a mess. Emily, I wish you'd have been on here earlier. There was somebody talking about how much they hated the Twilight movies. And I wish you were on here to also talk about how much you hate the Twilight movies. Do something interesting. Today is gonna be the day that I'm gonna throw it back to you. By now, we're running around, but I know what I gotta do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. That's the same chord progression as Are you feeling nervous? Are you having fun? It's almost over. It's just begun. It's the same chord progression as that. I also think it's the same chord progression as 1, 1, 1, 21 guns. Lay down your heart. Get to the sky. 1, 21 guns. Anyway, We were talking about all that alternative rock from back in the day, little Green Day. Emily painted that picture in the background. Yes, there it is. She painted that picture up there. If you'd have told me a year ago that I'd be looking on my home. There it is. Look at Buff Bagwell underneath it. Okay, there we go. That was uncomfortable for a second. Anywho. Yeah, she painted that. There you go, Isaac. Good choice. I bought this canvas when I was in Nashville last week at the mall. It is a very nice photo of the Titan Stadium. And why did I get it? I got it because I wanted to put it in the background of my videos. Sorry that I look like a mess. Yeah, she did a great job painting that. She's a great artiste. She's a great artiste. Hey, Emily, I don't know if you saw, but Willie was on here earlier, and he donated $400. I'm not kidding. Actually, I think more. I think he donated $450. Yeah, he donated $450. No, he didn't. I haven't made $400. It was $400. It was $400. Yeah, he donated $400. I mean, I couldn't even believe it. I was like, Willie. But there were people saying they were donating to our wedding, because I told them every cent was likely going towards something to do with the wedding, whether it be catering, honeymoon, whatever. And there were people donating for that. There's Willie. Appreciate it, Willie. I appreciate that very much, my friend. So Willie's still in the chat. He's the one who's donated $400 here tonight. I can't even believe that. Sorry that I look like a mess. Yeah, Emily, you missed it. We were talking about 90s country music. We were talking about just all kinds of funny, silly things. And you missed it because you weren't being supportive. Actually, the main reason I even did this live stream was to celebrate the silver play button. Sorry that I look like a mess. Got rescheduled. I appreciate that as well, Stacy. Appreciate you saying that. Well, that's empty. When are you going to have... Well, Jordan, I usually have it up there where that empty space is. The green light is shining right on. It's usually right there. But I brought it down to show it in a closer way here on the camera. It's so hard to play on this thing. My fingers are too fat. I was trying to play the... Emily, why did you get on here to just insult me? Woo! I have not, Isaac. I'll check it out soon. I appreciate that, Stacy, very much. Well, I did bring it down to show. I just didn't want to hold it the whole time. I bring it out whenever asked. There is the camera in the reflection of the silver play button. Yeah, the lava lamp is not too hot. The lava lamp's just $10 from Walmart. That's pretty much the deal with that. Well, that lava lamp, yeah, it was probably cheaper than $10. It's very cheap. Huh. Nico, thank you so much. Happy wedding. It's not much, but it's something. Go forth and wed. Nico, thank you very much. Every dime counts when you're talking about planning a wedding. So thank you very much. When mine is on for like 20 plus hours, it all goes to actually that thing never goes off. So that's probably need to start turning it off so it doesn't burn the building down. I like a mess. I keep saying that line over and over again. It's never worked. Yes, it is awful, but it's mine, and it's right by the Fruity Pebbles box, folks. Well, folks, 2 hours and 16 minutes in, I think I'm going to call it a night. Thank you to everybody who has joined me tonight for this. And yes, I will write a song about the fall, Isaac. It's one of my favorite seasons. Thank you guys for joining me. Wait a minute. What the heck just happened? Willie again? Dude. $450 from Willie. Willie, geez, dude. You've gone above and beyond. I can't even believe it. I mean, I don't know really what else to say other than thank you very much. And thank you to everybody that's donated. There's been more people than just Willie. There's been a lot of people that have donated tonight. I don't get on here for donations. I get on here to just chill with everybody. But thank you to everybody who did that. And like Jordan said, thank you guys. It ain't no lie. Baby, bye. Take it in, soak it up. Bye, everybody.